Hello, welcome to our science lab. We have honey, soap, that, and even hydrogen peroxide. We never know when we're gonna need it. We have all the stuff. Now, let's go on my Meta AI. Okay. We even have our cooking oil, just in case we need it. I don't know if we really need it or not. Okay, we're trying to make a science experiment, a chemistry science experiment. Now, what can we use?
With peroxide.
You can make a fun chemistry experiment with peroxide by creating a homemade lava lamp. Mix peroxide,
Come on.
coloring, and yeast in a bottle.
We don't have yeast.
We don't have yeast.
Try peroxide volcano instead. Mix 1 cup peroxide, 2 tablespoons dish soap, and 1 cup baking soda in a container.
We don't have baking soda.
Try the elephant toothpaste experiment. Mix 1 cup peroxide, 2 tablespoons dish soap, and a few drops of food coloring in a container.
We don't have food coloring.
Mix 1 cup peroxide and 2 tablespoons dish soap in a container. The reaction creates a foamy
I don't feel like doing that. I want to do a different one where there's an animation on the liquid.
Try the dancing droplets experiment. Mix equal parts peroxide and water with a few drops of dish soap. Add a few drops of oil and observe the droplets dancing on the surface.
I feel like making a different science experiment that would take a little while.
Try growing crystals with peroxide. Mix peroxide, water, and string in a jar. Wait a few days.
We don't have string. You're wasting my time. I'm recording this.
Let's try something else. Make a homemade battery using a lemon or potato.
No,
Copper wire.
no, not that either. I want to make a liquid animation.
Make a density column with peroxide, water, and oil. Add food coloring and an Alka-Seltzer tablet for animation. Watch the color liquids move and
What happens if I put
We do have an
hydrogen
Alka-Seltzer
peroxide in water?
We do have an Alka-Seltzer tablet.
Putting peroxide in water creates a chemical reaction, releasing oxygen gas. This can make the mixture.
I'll get the Alka-Seltzer tablet.
Be
Just in
cautious,
case we need
as
it.
excessive
pretty
peroxide
cool.
can lead to a strong reaction. Start with a small amount and observe.
Okay. Hydrogen peroxide in the water.
Oh, it's not really tablets.
Drop an Alka-Seltzer tablet into
It's
the peroxide
citric acid,
mixture.
basically.
Watch as the reaction creates a
It is?
fizzing,
Yeah.
bubbling effect. Drop the Alka-Seltzer tablet into the peroxide water mixture. Observe the fizzing and bubbling.
I don't have Alka-Seltzer tablet. I have citric acid.
Mix citric acid with the peroxide water mixture. This will create a
that would
similar
be cool.
I put peroxide
making the
in
liquid
water.
appear animated.
You put it in
Start
water?
with a small mix citric acid.
I put hydrogen peroxide and water together.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
Hydrogen peroxide and water mix creates a fizzing reaction.
Really?
Adding citric acid will enhance the effect. Watch the mixture bubble and foam.
You open it?
Colorful animation. Observe and record your findings.
Is that citric acid?
Should we put soap in it first?
Should we put soap in
Dish
it
soap.
first? Should we put dish soap in it first?
Add a few drops of dish soap to the mixture. This will help create more foam and enhance the animation effect. Then, add the citric acid to amplify the reaction.
Come on.
Do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Add dish soap for more foam. Then,
You wanna do it?
mix in citric acid for a stronger reaction.
All of it?
Observe the colorful animation. The soap will trap the bubbles, creating a thick,
It was the
foamy
same
texture.
one.
So, the mixture still had the same effect after adding citric acid.
Oh
Try adding
no.
citric acid or
Oh
experiment
my
with
gosh,
different
it's bubbling
concentrations to see
again?
what changes the reaction.
Are you serious? This wasn't the
I
reaction.
was mistaken. mixture should have created a more intense reaction. If it didn't,
I can't believe she created the same reaction. She's not trustworthy.
How? This is so cool.
She just keeps creating science reactions like that.
this.
She,
Uh-oh. My computer.
okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dump
Yeah,
this.
dump it.
Can't believe that's what it creates.
We didn't do nothing with the tablet. The red light tablet.
Okay, I can't believe it reacted like that. Now I want to try creating another new reaction.
I love that one. That's like the coolest one ever. I love how it like fizzes over.
I want you to make a fizzing reaction with chemistry.
mix 1 tablespoon of baking soda.
We don't have baking soda.
Mix 1 tablespoon of citric acid with 1/2 cup of hydrogen peroxide and a few drops of dish soap. The
That's what we
acid
just
will
did.
react with the peroxide, creating a fizzing reaction.
That's literally what we
Observe
just did.
bubbles and foam.
We already done that one.
Try a different combo. Mix 1 tablespoon of citric acid with 1/2 cup of vinegar and a few drops of dish soap.
We don't have
The
vinegar.
acid will... Let's try another combo. Mix equal parts hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice. Add a few drops of dish soap. The acidity in the lemon juice will react with the peroxide, creating a fizzing reaction.
Lemon juice and hydrogen. Did you know we can mute our microphone?
What?
I muted the microphone on my phone to Meta. Now we can just talk, and now we can see. I muted them.
There's only one lemon left. I can't use that last lemon.
Sorry, there's only one lemon left.
And Daddy needs the lemons.
Mix equal parts hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice.
We
Add
can't.
a few drops of dish soap.
Mommy, look.
Observe the fizzing reaction.
See?
The acidity in the
I
lemon
muted
juice
it.
will react with the peroxide, creating bubbles and foam.
How do I create a reaction with a hydrogen peroxide to create a fizzing effect?
Great question. Mix equal parts hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice. Add dish soap. The acidity in the lemon juice will react with the peroxide, creating bubbles.
How
and
about
foam.
I use something similar to lemon juice?
Try using vinegar instead of lemon juice.
You want to do the lemon
Mix
juice?
Yeah.
peroxide and vinegar. Then add dish soap. The acidity in the vinegar will react with the peroxide, creating a fizzing effect.
What science experiment can we do with lemon juice?
Mix lemon juice with hydrogen peroxide and dish soap. Observe the fizzing reaction. The acidity in the lemon juice reacts with the peroxide.
Lemon juice, hydrogen peroxide, and soap.
I got the lemon here. Hydrogen peroxide.
It's lemon juice, hydrogen peroxide, and dish soap. Come on. Oh. Haven't you done it yet? Okay, now we have the lemon.
Alright.
Okay. Now, lemon juice, hydrogen peroxide, and dish soap. No, you did it.
Oh,
You did it.
I'm getting sprayed in the face.
hydrogen peroxide and soap.
Wait, should we put the soap in first or the hydrogen? Ask Meta. Should we put? Wait, we should ask her. What should we add to the lemon juice first? Soap or the hydrogen peroxide?
Should we add soap first or the hydrogen peroxide?
Add dish soap to a container, then mix in equal parts hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice. The order matters.
Soap first.
So it's
Add a
good soap?
few drops of
Yeah.
dish soap to a container. Then, mix in equal parts hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice. The acidity in the lemon
Not
juice
the whole thing,
reacts
'cause
with
half of it
peroxide, creating a fizzing effect.
Let's see.
It didn't react.
Yeah, it's
Check the expiration date of the hydrogen peroxide. If it's old, it
Let's
may not
use
react.
this.
Try using fresh hydrogen peroxide or a different brand. Also, ensure you mixed equal parts and add
There
a
we
few
go.
drops of dish soap.
What is that powder you used?
Sodium hydrogen carbonate powder.
We added sodium hydrogen carbonate powder also.
You added sodium hydrogen carbonate powder, also known as baking soda.
Oh, that is. So this is baking soda, basically.
That's the baking soda and lemon juice reaction. The acid in the lemon
I
juice
didn't know that.
reacts with baking soda, producing carbon dioxide gas and causing the fizzing effect.
Should we add citric acid powder?
Try it. Citric acid powder will amplify the acid-base reaction, creating a stronger fizzing effect. Mix it
Don't
with baking
add
soda
whole.
and lemon juice. Observe.
Can
the
we
citric
add
acid
It's
powder.
putting a hole
Oil.
in it. See?
Yes. Add citric acid powder. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of citric acid
Should
powder. with
I add honey?
Why?
Don't add honey. It won't affect the acid-base reaction, and its sweetness might mask the fizzing effect.
Should I mix it?
Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of citric acid powder with 1 to 2
I think I'm gonna
teaspoons
mix
of
it.
baking soda. Add
Should we stir it?
Stir the mixture gently. Combine
Gently.
citric acid powder and baking soda, then add lemon juice and dish soap. Stir until the powders dissolve, creating a fizzing reaction. Observe and record your findings.
Doesn't really look like it's doing that much.
It's bubbly.
It's only bubbling. Should I add salt?
Hey, maybe we should pour it in here.
Stir the mixture gently.
To the red dye tablet.
It will
Should I
Or lemon
add
juice.
should I add a red dye tablet?
Add a red dye tablet to color the mixture.
Let's do it.
We have to pour this in there, though. No, we have to pour this one there.
Pour the mixture into the container. Observe the fizzing reaction and record your findings. The citric acid.
Should I add salt?
Add a few drops of food coloring or red dye
Let's
tablet.
do it.
Oh, look, wait. It's reacting, see? It's bubbling up.
It looks like we were.
Should I add
Wait,
salt?
not yet. Look.
Observe the reaction and record your
Observe the
findings.
reaction first, see?
Close.
Because this one is a fizzy tablet. See?
Let's
Look.
No way.
wrap up the experiment.
Cool.
It's a busy table, so let's clean up quickly. Pour the mixture
Wow, it's really going up.
reaction.
It's reacting.
Yeah, it is.
The mixture is reacting vigorously.
This part looks like strawberry milk, kind of. Whoa,
That's
this
a great
is good.
observation. The pink color and bubbly texture do resemble strawberry. The red dye
Like a
tablet
strawberry milkshake.
on top of cup.
No, it's not. It's not drinkable. So should I add salt?
Don't add salt, it won't help the reaction. The mixture is a chemical reaction, not a drink. Observe and
I'm not trying to drink it.
Should
I'm
we
trying
add hydrogen peroxide?
you're trying to preserve the mixture. Adding salt can help, but it's not the best option.
Should we add hydrogen peroxide?
Add hydrogen peroxide if you want to create a foamy reaction.
That's a
The baking soda and citric acid mixture. The hydrogen peroxide will react with the mixture, producing more foam and a fizzing effect.
Should I actually add honey?
No, don't add honey. It It won't affect the reaction and might make the mixture sticky. If you want to preserve the mixture, try adding glycerin instead. Observe and record the reaction.
Should we stir it?
Start the experiment by pouring the mixture into the container. Observe the reaction, taking note of the colors,
Stir.
fizzing or bubbling. Record your findings and take photos or videos to document the experiment.
Ew.
It looks like blood,
I know.
but it's not.
The mixture resembles blood due to the red color and bubbly texture. This is a result of the chemical reaction between the citric acid and baking soda.
What else should I add?
Try adding a bit of food coloring to enhance the color. If you want more foam, add a small amount of dish soap.
We have the dye tablet, so it's already
Add a bit
colorful.
of cornstarch. Observe and record the changes.
We don't have cornstarch.
Try dish soap for more foam. Add a small amount and observe the changes. If you want a thicker texture without cornstarch, consider adding a bit of flour or baking soda. Record your
Flour.
findings.
Do we have flour?
A little.
Should we add flour?
Add a bit of flour to thicken the mixture.
Do it.
Mix well. Add flour to thicken the mixture. Mix well and observe the changes. Note how the texture changes and if the reaction slows down. Record your findings.
What happens if I add salt?
Adding salt won't affect the reaction much. It might slow it down slightly, but it won't change the color or texture significantly.
It won't do nothing.
Flour or dish soap instead.
Flour.
Full effect.
So should we add flour?
Add flour to thicken the mixture. Mix 1 teaspoons of flour with the mixture and observe the changes.
How much flour should we add?
Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of flour. Mix well
Sorry.
and observe
That's a
the changes.
teaspoon?
No, we need 4 of these.
Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of flour to thicken the mixture. Mix well and observe the changes.
So 2 of those is a teaspoon?
No, 4 of them.
Add 1 teaspoon of flour. Mix well and observe the changes. If the mixture is too runny, add another 1/2 teaspoon of flour.
Should we
Record
mix
findings.
it?
Mix the flour into the mixture thoroughly. Observe the changes in texture and consistency. If it's too thick, more liquid.
Yeah.
If it's too runny, add a bit more flour. Record your findings.
Who?
Let me see. No, we gotta mix it better.
We thicken the mixture.
Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well.
No,
It's not.
stop. I said I
misunderstood
I
us.
said I thicken the mixture.
You think something's in the mixture? Check the
It
ingredients.
the mixture has gotten thicker.
The mixture has thickened due to the added flour. Observe the texture.
Now you
and
can pull it out.
Maybe we should.
if it's too thick,
Hold on.
add a bit more liquid. If it's just right,
It's not
record
like
your
super thick though. Should we add more?
experiment.
No.
The mixture thickened with flour. If it's
Should I add soap?
Add a few drops of dish soap to create more foam and enhance the presentation. Mix well and observe the changes. Record your findings and the soap's effect on the mixture.
Oh, it spilled.
Add dish soap slowly, 1 to 2 drops at a time. Mix
We already
well
did that.
and observe. Soap creates more foam and enhances fizzing. Record findings and note soap's effect. Clean up when done.
What are you doing? Should
At the
I?
bottom.
What happens if I add salt?
Adding salt won't change the reaction much. It might slow it down slightly, but
Hold
it
on,
won't.
there's the red dye tablet is at the bottom.
Adding salt won't change the reaction.
I want to know what happens
It
if
might slow it down slightly,
Oh,
but it won't
it's
affect the
not gonna
color
do
or
good.
texture.
it's gonna slow it down.
But that's not good.
I want
We
to.
don't want to slow down.
What happens if I add honey?
That's gonna mess it
Adding
up.
honey won't affect the reaction.
this?
It's too viscous
What is
and won't
that?
mix well. Try adding dish soap for more foam or flour to thicken the mixture.
I think we
Record
should
your
add more flour.
observe the changes.
But why do you want to thicken the mixture? How do I make it blue without adding any food coloring and without adding any dye tablet to dye the color?
I wanted to thicken the mixture to observe changes in texture. To make the mixture blue, try adding syrup or
Should we
crushed
add
blue.
this orange one?
The natural pigment,
Yeah.
anthocyanin.
We're adding an orange. We're adding an orange dye tablet.
Add the orange food coloring tablet to the mixture. Mix well and observe color change. Record your findings and note how the orange color combines with.
I think it's kind of turning orange.
Yeah, give it a minute.
It's likely the mixture has thickened. The flour and baking soda reaction creates a fizzy mixture. Adding the orange tablet
Should I
changes
mix
the
it?
color. Mix it gently.
Yeah.
Combine these thoroughly, but avoid overmixing. This will help maintain the fizzing reaction and prevent the mixture from becoming too thick. Observe the changes and record your findings.
It is orange.
Yeah, it's changing the colors a little bit. Huh?
When I look at the phone, it's orange. Should I add a little bit of water?
Add a small amount of water to
Yeah,
the mixture.
that's a good idea. Here, I'll get some.
This will help maintain the fizzing reaction.
I'm using it with the test tube.
Mix the water.
How about
In
this with
there?
the dropper?
Observe the changes
See?
and adjust.
Oh
as
yeah.
needed. Record your findings and note the effect of adding water on the mixture's texture and fizzing reaction.
Should I add salt?
No, don't add salt. It won't affect the color or texture much, but might slow down the reaction slightly. Try adding flour for thickness or dish soap for more foam instead. Record your findings.
Should I add leaf?
No, don't add a leaf. It won't mix well and might contaminate the experiment. Try adding flour for thickness or
What are you
dish
doing?
soap for more foam instead. Record your findings. Keep the mixture controlled for accurate results.
Should I add soapy water?
Add a small amount of soapy water to create more foam. Mix well and observe the changes. Record your findings and note the effect on the mixture's texture and fizzing reaction.
I bet this is what scientists use.
This mixture is a fun homemade
Wanna see what
experiment,
this- No.
but it's not typically used.
Hey,
to
but that has
final
science experiment on it.
It's literally
This
doing it.
experiment is a homemade version of a classic acid-base reaction. It's similar to the dancing raisins or fizzing potion experiments. Scientists use more.
Hey, how do I make the second layer thicker?
To make a
This
second
part?
layer thicker, add
The
more
bubbles?
flour or cornstarch to the mixture.
Are you talking about the bubbles?
Mix well and observe the changes.
How do I make the bubbles thicker?
Citric acid or the
To
hydrogen?
make, mix 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of borax, and 1 tablespoon of dish soap.
And put some of this in it?
Yeah.
Citric acid or the hydrogen?
Should we add citric acid?
Add citric acid for a more intense
A
reaction.
little bit.
1 to 2 teaspoons of citric acid with the mixture. Observe the changes and record your findings. This will enhance the fizzing reaction
I
and
don't think
create
we're
a
supposed
more
to
fine
mix it.
mixture.
We should have just let it sit.
I'm gonna add some salt.
Should we add oil?
No, don't add oil. It won't mix with the mixture and will separate. Add a small amount of salt if you want to slow down the reaction.
There's
Observe.
no reaction.
If there's no reaction, try adding more citric acid or baking soda. Stir well and observe. If still no reaction, check expiration dates and try fresh ingredients. Record your findings and adjust as needed.
Should we add flour?
Wait, don't mix it. Wait,
Add a small
let the
amount
reaction quit.
of baking mixture. Mix well and observe the
First,
changes.
wait for the reaction.
Add a bit of water. Record your findings and note the effect on the
Look.
mixture's
Look
texture.
up here. It's orange.
It's
See?
reacting.
Look up here.
The orange mixture is reacting. Observe and record the changes. The citric
I think it's kind of reacting, but not really that much. I don't remember adding salt.
We didn't
Check
add
your
salt.
notes and
Uh-oh, look. It said your storage was low.
How
Should-
long is this video?
I don't know full storage.
Dang, we've been on here for
I'm here to help.
25